back again. There's gonna be kids in the background, so just kind of ignore it. I'd be so unprofessional, but one day I'll probably be professional. But for now, I'm just gonna do what I do wherever the hell I am. There's also a fan in the background. You might hear it, you might not. I really don't know. I might replay it, I might not replay it. Like sometimes I replay myself, sometimes I don't. My bad. I still don't know how to edit things out. But there's kids here. By the way, so what I was gonna say today was the amount of times I said to people that I'm not like that just to prove that I'm innocent, I wouldn't do them dirty. I mean, the thing is, I probably could if I wanted to, because that's easy to do. Because if you really want to hurt somebody, you could just do it, right? In a lot of cases, people just do it to just hurt you. Me, I'm going to consider your feelings for a long while. I'm not going to say anything for a long while because, I still care and give a fuck about you. But the amount of times you disregard my feelings, the worse I'll probably be later on. But yeah, back to what I was saying. I really would say a lot of times, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I am not like that. Why do I have to go out of my way multiple times every single year to just tell people that I don't roll like that, but they feel like I do, or they feel like I'm hiding something when I'm not. I just don't be caring. Yes, I might know something, but I just don't care. If it's not that important, I'm not gonna care about it that much. It's irrelevant. And I just decided from now on, I'm not gonna say I'm not like that no more. I'm really not gonna say that. You know what? I might just be like that. I'm gonna become like that if you want me to be like that. Because why do I have to go back and forth with you for me to just be I'm not like that? That shit, that hurt my feelings. Me telling someone that I love, that I care about, that I'm not like that multiple times a day bothers me. If I'm in love with you and you accuse me of something and I'm telling you I'm not like that, please believe me. I mean, I'm not the one that hurt you prior to you being with me, so I don't know why you're comparing me to other women. Or if I'm your best friend right now, I'm not like your last best friend. I'm not like that. You can't be comparing me to them. I'm just I was raised differently. I come with my own traumas. If anything, I care so much about people to the point where I will allow them to destroy me inside and out. And still, at the end of the day, I will literally come back up knowing that I still care about this person. I'm really not like that. Does that make sense? That's why I keep saying I'm not like that, because you might have met people you are going against multiple times, but I'm not like that. I don't want to go against you every single day. You can't do that to me. That's why half of the time I be so emotional, because I'm not like what you think I am. The thing is, at this point, I should be just like that. So at least when someone is telling me, oh, you're like this, at least they're telling the truth. You know what I mean? I get it. Okay, you're saying I'm like this. Yes, I am like that. I don't understand why I put myself in a position to be around people that think of me like that. I never accuse someone of being a certain way. If I see a problem and it's really damaging, I will literally approach them. I'm not gonna say, oh, I think you're like that. I'll just be hey, you did this type makes me feel, can we literally solve the issue? But some people will literally come back to me yelling and screaming and just being so having animal behaviors over certain things that we could have fixed as humans in a normal manner. I don't get that. And plus, I'm not a pick me. I'm not saying come fucking pick me, because I can be bad all by myself if I gotta be, but I'm working on myself. There's no perfection in life. I'm not perfect. I'm just saying that I'm really picky when it comes to having friends. I'm really picky when it comes to what I do with my day or with what I have planned for my life. I'm aware of what I like and what I don't like. The only issue I have is speaking up and having boundaries. But I really would prefer people to not come to me and tell me I'm a certain way when I'm not a certain way. You know what I mean? And if you think I am horrible, please come with backup. Have proof. Pinpoint something. Because sometimes people will take things out of context and think of you differently when they could have just spoke to you about it. That many times I got accused of something because I said something, and to that person they felt what I have said and what they think match, so it must be the truth. No, it's not. But let me explain why you think that way, so I could change your perspective of things, because you're wrong. You can't be mad at me about something you misunderstood. Like, you get me? A great example is I was left to babysit, right? And I had work, and the person I was babysitting for was not there. She didn't tell me what time she was coming, but she knew that I had work on weekends too. So what I did was, while she was gone, I tried to take the kids to a friend's house who she knew, they're mutual friends, and they live right next door. And I said, hey, can you hold her kids for like 10-15 minutes? She will come for her kids, you know what I mean? And the problem is resolved. We're cool right now. But I was like, hey, yo, like, Isha will come get her kids. Can you just hold them for like good 10-15 minutes? And this so-called friend was so angry about the issue. She didn't want to watch the kids or take care of or be responsible. That I was like, please, I gotta go to work. Like, please, I have to go to work and just hold the kids. She refused. So I didn't leave the kids stranded. I was frustrated. So what I did next, I went down to my cousin's house. His mom was in the house. I took the kids with me. I closed the door. I took the kids with me, and I put them inside my cousin's house. Their mom was there, and the kids were there. And I closed the door behind me, knowing that I left them with an adult supervision before I left to go to work. And then while I was coming back upstairs to go get in the car, I tell a mutual friend, not the same girl that didn't want to watch the kids. It's another friend. They got kids too. But I ended up seeing them. I was telling them, hey, if Isha comes back from wherever she is, please tell her the kids are at my cousin's house. And they said okay. That's how I left. I made sure the kids were with an adult. So I come back the next day, and Isha, my friend, was just so angry and started talking crap about me. I just didn't like it. She basically belittled me, and then she was like, there's times where you stay with me and that you didn't have anything, you're barely at your mom's house, I want you to like clean up a little bit. And it's like, yesterday I was in a rush. I had to do the dishes. She didn't tell me to do the dishes that day, and I could have done them, but it's like I was in a rush. I was thinking about where the kids are gonna go to once I go to work. Like, I was frustrated. My mind wasn't, do the dishes. My mind was, where can I take the kids so that they're safe and I can go to work? That's what I was thinking about. The dishes did not cross my mind. Mind you, at that time she didn't have no lights in the house either, so I was just in the dark running around trying to see what I needed to do before I leave. So anyways, the next day she starts yelling at me, and she starts saying all these things about me. She starts saying personal things out loud. She's angry. She's like, it's my kids, you should care. Like, don't leave my kids stranded. My kids said that nobody wanted to take care of them. I believe my daughter said that nobody wanted to take care of her. And that shit hurt my feelings, because the mutual friend the first friend that I was trying to leave the kids with, she was the one who was like, I'm not taking care of them, the fuck. She was just cussing. She was just fully cussing, saying I'm not taking care of these kids, etc. And I was like, okay, fine. I took the kids with me and made sure they were safe somewhere. You know what I mean? I took them to my cousin's house. But anyways, her daughter said nobody wanted to watch us, and that's not how all that happened. I was watching them. I had to go to work. Money comes first to me because I gotta support myself. But I also had to make sure that their safety comes in second. If there wasn't nobody to look after them, I would have stayed here. She doesn't have a car to take me to work. I have my friend come get me for work. It's about timing. But anyways, if I hadn't had my cousin's mom available, I would have been here. But she was available. I left them there. Anyways, like I said, the next day she was like, you don't care about my kids, you're not taking care of them, you hardly clean. She brought up issues I had with my mom. She brought up private issues where we're outside, and I said nothing. And every single time I tried to talk, she kept shutting me down. And that was making me so emotional because now she's making it seem like I'm heartless and I don't care about the kids or anyone. That made me cry. Like, I was bawling my eyes out back inside the house because I was so frustrated. Like, why would you put me down like that? But anywho, that's what I mean when someone says, like, I didn't know you were like that. So to her, the way she was saying everything to me, it was like her saying, oh, I didn't know you were heartless and careless like that. That hurt me. That cut me deep. Like, that made me bawl my eyes out. Like, you see me every other day. I do the best I can. Now all of the sudden, I'm a heartless person. I don't care about children. That made no sense. And it's not the first time someone ever said something like that. And the fact that she wouldn't, like, sit down and allow me to actually explain what had happened, and she just made it like I didn't care about the kids. Like, I understand kids come first, but you also gotta understand how to work, and I made sure they were safe. So I had to, it's just going back and forth and me trying to say, like, yo, you know damn well I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I wouldn't do that to you. I didn't leave them outside stranded. I did not leave them with somebody who did not want to watch them. I made sure they were safe. But in the end, it was like, oh, you are like that. And it's like, damn. You really can't please nobody in this life. Literally nobody. And I guess that's okay, supposedly. I'm cool though. That's what been bothering me. It's like people who keep saying, like, I didn't know you were like that. No, when you don't be out here labeling people not knowing the full story. If you don't know why they did what they did, you shouldn't be labeling them. Like, that's just weird. That was my rant for today. Y'all have a good day. Deuces.